Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be planning for the week of January 11th through 17th in my big catch-all happy planner. These are wild styled pages. I franken planned it so that they would work in the garden flowers planner just because they're a little more neutral. I'm going to be pulling stickers from both this big Flower Power Mega Sticker Book and the new Biz Babe sticker book. I decided to go with this set from the Flowers book, the one that looks like the ones that came in little bloom box, but they are colored in a navy blue, a mustard yellow, and a blush pink, and that kind of matches the pink and blue that you're seeing in Biz Babe. The mustard yellow doesn't exactly match up, but I think we can make it work. I did go ahead and pull some stickers. I'm not sure if the yellow tones are gonna stick. Those are the ones from the Flower book. I might swap them with the yellow that's in the Biz Babe book, just so it fits a little better with the color palette. This mustard yellow has some greenish undertones and the one in Biz Babe doesn't really. So I think that's where I'm kind of coming into conflict between the stickers. I also considered just making this like a navy blue and pink spread, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I think that could be kind of cute. But we will plan and we will see how that works out. I'd like to start this spread by using these three flowers that appear to be growing and putting them in the bottom of the sidebar. I was hesitant to pull these ones because the other flowers I have don't have stems on them, but I feel like if I'm doing stems, this is the most appropriate place to have them. I'm not sure what this note icon is going to be covered up with yet, but I'm going to go ahead and white it out just because the pink doesn't match this pink down here. There's only one thing that I know I have to do on Monday, and it's not even something that I have to do. It's that The Bachelor airs on Monday, or at least it's the second week of The Bachelor. So I'm going to put this sticker here just because I don't have much else going on. Probably going to end up going with like a full box artwork and a checklist. That's pretty typical for a day where I don't have a lot. But having at least one colorful box will also help create some more functional space beyond what is included in a checklist. I haven't figured out what I want to do for checklists yet. The ones in the Biz Babe book, I would have to kind of pick and choose to find ones that match the color scheme because the colors don't exactly match up between the florals and the Biz Babe book. So it's a little bit more selective in that process. I might just go into a colorful boxes one and pull checklists from there or do individual bullet points. Both the florals that I picked and the Biz Babe book are like a rose gold foiling, so I'm going to use one of these stickers from the roll of appointment stickers that I have. I don't know if they even sell these anymore. I don't know how to store them. They're kind of inconvenient in that way, but I'm going to try to use some of those. So I'm going to use this one for my Tuesday appointment. It just says where, when, and details. And this is nice because it's not explicitly an appointment sticker, but it can be used for an appointment sticker. It's very foiled. That one's going to go in the middle box on Tuesday. I'm going to take this sticker right here that says be true to your work, your word, and your friend. And I'm going to put that one in the bottom box on Tuesday. And then I'm going to put some navy blue into this area just because I feel like it needs that touch. This one is from Biz Babe. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but it matches this cream color that is the color of that box. So I'm thinking I'm going to take some navy blue flowers and kind of cut them in half and put them off of the side of this, maybe like down here too. I want to use this one and I want to overlap it onto that flower. My white gel pen has just like got all gunked up, so I had to order more just because it's not working. So I guess we're going to have to use some real whiteout for this, even though it will show through the flower a little bit. I think that's better than having the black line showing through. So I want to put it like overlapped and then I want to cut it, but I think I'm going to cut it after I put this down on the page. So I definitely want all of the leaves, but only about half of the flower. And I'm trying to frame it so that all the words on this sticker are visible. Then I'm going to cut the sticker along the line with an X-Acto knife. Nice clean line right there. And now I have some extra that I can use over here. I don't know how much of this I actually want to cover up, so I'm just going to do a section that'll fit this flower. Winter break is really starting to get to me where I have nothing going on, I have no job, I have no plans. I'm going to go with a cream sticker next. And I was talking to my therapist the other day, as one does, And I was like saying, you know, I'm just kind of bored out of my mind. I have nothing to do. I'm basically just sitting at home all day watching TV. And she's like, well, you could lean into your hobbies. And I'm like, well, my hobby is planning. And she knows that. She knows all about like the planner social media and stuff like that. Thinking I might put this one into there, but I want to cut the stem so it kind of pokes out. So as I was saying, she knows my hobby is planning, and she was like, well, why don't you like lean into your like planning hobby some more, and you could like focus on that. And I'm like, that's the thing, my hobby is planning, and I can't do planning unless I have things to plan for. So we've been brainstorming some ideas of things I can put in my planner when I'm not super busy, but I don't know, I just don't feel productive right now. So I'm gonna leave this cluster at that for now. I don't know exactly what I want to do with the rest of this box, but I'm kind of stuck for ideas. So maybe if I keep working on some other areas, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna take this one from BizBabe and put it on the top box of Wednesday. And this one says think bigger. Well, actually it says think big. And then when you read the second part of it, it says think bigger. Nice navy blue with that rose gold that matches that. This will probably be like a checklist of some sort. Wednesday, I don't have any plans thus far. I am planning a little far in advance, so maybe some plans will pop up. Hopefully some plans will pop up. I'm gonna try something that I have never done before, and that is cutting the sticker on the wax paper to size before placing it onto the page. So I know I want this big floral cluster up here Thursday, Friday, but I don't want it to hang over the lines. So I'm overlapping my wax paper, and then I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and cut along the lines. This way it doesn't get like less sticky when I peel up the portions that I don't want, because I plan on using them elsewhere in the spread. Always got to make the most of your stickers. The only negative I see to this plan is that the wax paper might shift while I'm cutting it, and then it'll end up just not being even. But I think I held it pretty still. This is the moment of truth. Let's see if it actually cut. Top portion didn't cut entirely, but I can maneuver it so it rips. There we go. I've gone ahead and put some whiteout in place, even though I'm just not happy with having regular whiteout underneath my clear stickers. But it's the best we can do. Like, see, there's a little bit hanging out. Not a huge fan of that. But hopefully we can put some kind of box here that makes it less visible. Gonna bring back the other half of the spread just so we can see it as a whole. I'm gonna put this box on Sunday. Or maybe I should do like a double box on Sunday. I do have to be back on campus on the 18th because I need to be able to get COVID tests done before the semester starts up a week from Monday. And I'm currently staying at my boyfriend's, so that means I need to pack up everything on Sunday, or like Saturday, Sunday. So room for a packing list isn't a bad idea, though this box is so cute. We'll find another spot for that, but in the meantime, I'm gonna find like a double box. This is the Jewel Tone Boxes book, and this one has a whole bunch of rose gold foiled stickers, so I'm gonna use one of these over on Sunday. I'm probably gonna put it in the top two boxes. I may actually pull some more boxes from this book while we're at it, or throughout the course of this video. Let's see, I do want room to be able to label it. So I'm gonna drop it down, place it right there. That feels pretty even. I mean, it's not super even, but that's the best I can get. I really do love these double boxes that say like remember, important, and notes. And I'm thinking maybe remember would be kind of cute up here in the top. It would also bring some more of that rose gold foil over here. I mean, this is rose gold foil, but it's not exactly the same. It's a little bit of a nuisance that foils never really match, but what else are you gonna do about it? And I guess, oh no, I put too much whiteout on the page. And I guess I can use this for like an ongoing checklist between Monday and Tuesday. Do you think I should drop it down so I could put some washi tape in here maybe? Or even some flowers. If I align it closer to Tuesday, I might be able to do some more flowers over here, kind of peeking out from behind it. I have so many ideas, but don't know which one to go with. We're gonna go with the Tuesday version of that plan. This feels like a more red rose gold than this one. This one, I don't know what the undertones are, but this one is definitely more red. And if I do flowers over here, I think it'll even out this cluster of flowers over here. I'm gonna go ahead and start with one of these little strips that I cut off of this, and that one's just gonna go along the edge of the Remember sticker, and then I'm gonna overlap it with some other flowers that kind of add some more color. Although that is just so dainty and cute that it's maybe was just gonna stay like that. Okay, I am really digging just that subtle touch of flower right there. I'm very happy I went with that. If I'm doing this as like a checklist for Monday, Tuesday, I'll probably put some bullet points in it. I will need to find some like navy blue bullet points because I'm thinking pink, or I was thinking pink, but there's a lot of pink going on. And I always use pink bullet points. Pink bullet points are my go-to bullet points. So maybe if I find like a navy blue, that'll look best. I'm looking in this Trust the Process sticker book, which is bullet points galore. And there's this set that I think will match. I'm just gonna pull one and put it next to it. Yeah, that looks pretty darn close. So I'm gonna go ahead and bullet point this Remember sticker, and then we will be right back. So I put 5 in place. I think that's a good amount to kind of cover both Monday and Tuesday's tasks. And if there's anything bigger that arises, it could either go in the sidebar or it could like go in this empty space. I'm not sure yet. I would like some more functional space on Wednesday, but I'm hesitant to use this box because it's basically going to take up all of the space I have on Wednesday. I wonder if there's like a half box version of this. Yes, there is. I actually pulled 2 boxes just to get some more functional space in there. How do I want to do this? I don't know how I feel about going over the lines in this spread. I feel like it's just going to end up being like a grid organization maybe. So I'm going to start this one with flowers at the top, and then this one has flowers on the right side, and that one's going to go right above it. And then there's enough room right up here for like writing on the page directly. I've been playing around with these zebra click art pens lately, and they're kind of fun. And I think I have like a navy blue one that I can use to kind of add some lettering into the spread. I'm thinking about layering this one over the lines to kind of get rid of that whiteout that's kind of peeking out of the way, but I'm not sure about it just because I haven't done any overlapping over here on this side of the spread. I mean, I guess this can kind of count as overlapping. And then I could layer another one over here to kind of make up for that. I think that's our best bet. And to get rid of the whiteout, we need even more whiteout. Or do we? This is a navy blue sticker. I'm not used to dealing with such dark colors in my planner. It's only recently that they've started making navy blue stickers, and I am very happy about that. I feel like this is definitely a more mature color palette than some of like the more bright rainbowy stuff. Although rainbows aren't inherently immature. I'm just not a huge rainbow person. Okay, so I like this one. It says never stop dreaming, learning. I flipped the words. It actually says never stop learning, dreaming, believing, doing. I'm really feeling like I'm going to be working on my thesis this week, or at least I intend to work on my thesis some more this week. So this whole never stop learning thing is kind of applicable for that. I'm thinking maybe like a pink sticker to kind of balance that out over here because we have navy blue and pink up there. So some pink down here would not hurt. This one that has the rose gold and maybe a little touch of that lighter blue is also very pretty. It says start and end each day with gratitude. It would make more sense if this were like a gratitude list. But I'm not too afraid to introduce this lighter blue color just because there's a little bit up here. Maybe this You Got This is a good one. I like how it has this dot texture or pattern. I don't know, it's not a texture, but it kind of matches the polka dots we have down here, and there's some like splatter painting in the background of that. So I think this is a good touch. I'm gonna put it at the cross of these boxes down here, and I do like the idea of adding this "You Got This" sticker to the packing list, because I might have mentioned this in previous videos, but like leaving my apartment or like my current home, and while I'm going back to my like actual apartment from my boyfriend's apartment where I've been staying for like the last 2 months, it gives me a lot of anxiety. Like leaving gives me a lot of anxiety. So I think this is a nice motivational touch to like packing up here, and I know I'm going to be stressed out. I don't really want to leave because when I go back to campus, it's just going to be like no social interaction ever because we're all online and everyone else is like basically just doing the isolating thing or like focusing on their work. So it's going to be hard for me, but it needs to be done because I need to manage my other job while I'm down there. I would not mind having like a floral cluster here and maybe up here to kind of round this out. I'm going to start by whiting out some more of this line, hopefully not too much of that line. And then I'm taking the taupe colored flower and I'm going to put that one right there, but I want to cut it so it doesn't go over the "You Got This" sticker. So I'm putting it right up against the edge of that. I'm allowing it to go over the rose gold, but I think that looks best. I'm going to try to bring some pink in, but these are the same flower, so that's kind of what's throwing me off there. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe this is a good place for my larger pink flower if I were to like cut it down the middle. Even have the leaves stick out like that and then kind of crop it. It might not even be bad just to have the leaves. I'm going to go ahead and cut the leaves away from the flower and I'll be right back. I've done a little sticker surgery, and no, don't stick to the page just yet. I'm thinking these would be fine just to have as my like accent over here. Gonna go ahead and give it a little white out. I'm gonna put them at an angle and they will overlap into that tall box, but they look good like that. This is like the world's tiniest little navy blue flower, and I'm just adding it there. The leaves are not supposed to be coming off of it. I just needed a little dot right there. And I think that looks pretty good. I have these Power Hours stickers as well that I want to kind of incorporate into the spread. I'm planning on using just 2 of them. But the idea behind these is that you pick a task and then you block out a time to just focus on that task and nothing but that task. It's the same thing as like setting an appointment, but it's more of an appointment with yourself. So what I'm planning on doing with these is just like working on like my thesis for maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours, but just focusing on that and trying not to get distracted and not going on the internet because I know I've like scheduled it with myself that I'm going to be working on my thesis during that time. It would also not be a terrible idea to like use one of them for packing and just say like from 6 to 8, I'm just going to be packing and nothing else. I do want to get like another sticker in here on Sunday because I feel like we're probably going to do some kind of dinner thing. I mean, we're not going out to dinner, but my boyfriend will probably make a nice dinner just because it's my last night here. So I kind of want to put a box down there for that. But I'm also like, this Power Hours would look pretty darn good right there. I do want to put a header on this box, and I think there's some cute ones in BizBabe that I could use. There's not going to be one that says packing list, but I do enjoy these brain dump headers. They're unclear. I feel like brain dump isn't the worst header for a packing list. I'm going to put it right above the sticker. That looks pretty good to me. For dinner, I'm just going to use this classic navy blue box that's in BizBabe. I'm putting it towards the bottom because I'm probably going to want to use a sticker that says dinner like right above it, just because there's not a whole lot of room in that sticker. I think it looks pretty good like that, and then I'll add something onto it when I'm like writing in the spread. I do feel like we need a pink full box on this side of the spread. I'm going to go with the one that I've been like thinking about this entire video. And it's going to go right here on the bottom of the 15th. It's also my pay date on the 16th, so I want to put a little sticker in there to mark that. I just don't know where it's going to go. wouldn't be the worst right here, and then I'll still have some room underneath it to do some writing directly on the page. I do like how this kind of forms a small little diagonal. I'm not a huge fan of having like diagonal across the page, but like in little sections like this, it looks good. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the sidebar. I was thinking maybe one of these circle stickers. I have one pulled on the wax paper that I really like, but I feel like I want to bring over some more of this light periwinkle blue onto the side of the page. The only circle sticker I found for that so far is this one that says don't forget to rest. I've been doing a lot of resting, and I feel like it is applicable to this week just because it is right before when I go back to campus. I won't be working the next week. I'll just be doing like independent stuff. But I am on break, so I guess that makes sense. Nothing on this page. I'm just worried that if I do another box here, it's just going to be like box, box, box. I feel like the circle sticker would break it up, or I could do some more flowers and then maybe overlap the circle with that. I think I have a plan. So I'm going to use this navy blue one. It does match that, but if I flip it the other way, it doesn't match exactly. And that one's going to go over where the whiteout splotch is. There's a little overhang. I'm going to take care of that. This is the circle sticker that I was thinking about. It says you are entirely up to you. It has that like dot texture. I keep saying texture. It's a pattern. But I feel like it would look pretty good overlapped on that navy blue. Just like that. Maybe some little gray flourishes though would kind of bring that together. Here's a tiny cream flower. I want to cut it off with the edge of the circle, so it's just going to need to be trimmed on the stem. And now this one can also go into this cluster. And here's some lighter blue. So that one is going to kind of frame it at the bottom right here. Oh, that looks good. I need functional space right here. I normally do like a running to-do list in the sidebar. Sometimes it's a shopping list, but if I'm leaving town on Sunday, I'm not going to be shopping for more things because it's just going to have to come with me. It could also be like a top 3 priorities. I haven't done that in the sidebar in a while. Conveniently, the Biz Babe sticker book has this sticker that says top 3. That one is going to go right here, and then I'm going to find some little page flags to go underneath it. There were a few different sizes to pick from, but I went with the biggest of the sizes just because there's a lot of room here to play with. I'm going to start with the navy blue just because this is a little bit more pink. And should I go all the way to the edge? No, I'm going to keep them in line with where it says top 3. Next up will be cream. Take some space. I've also seen people do these stickers, these little page flags this way, which is kind of cute. But I don't know. I like them vertically like this. Place that one there, and then the last one is going to have to be pink to bring all of our colors together. Do we want like the hotter? It's not hot pink. It's more of a salmon pink or like blush pink. I feel like blush pink will probably be our best bet. I think if I put it right here, it's going to be evenly spaced. I didn't count out the little grid, but I have a pretty good guesstimating power, so that looks good to me. There were a few things I thought I was going to put into this spread and then just didn't end up doing, such as those power hour stickers or like clear quotes. There's still time for that, but I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my bullet points just to get those out of the way. I'm thinking one right here on the bottom of Thursday, probably one on the top of Saturday, and maybe one on Friday right here. And then this remember is just going to take over the first half of the week. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bullet points in place. Again, I am pulling from Trust the Process because it has navy blue, and I'm going to be right back. That looks good. I want to put some headers on there. I'm thinking more of those rose gold colored ones from the jewel tone boxes. There are some skinny boxes right here. I don't know what it is about giving them headers. It just makes it feel a little bit more rounded out to me. This one I cut off after 3 because I didn't want to fit a header right there. I thought it would look best to just have a shorter checklist on Friday. And I think I was right. I think it looks better that way. One more header that goes on Saturday. I think I spaced the bullet points out a little bit too far on Thursday and not on Saturday, or maybe the opposite way around. I'm going to do a little adjusting to the Saturday bullet points and I'll be right back. It was a tiny fix, but I think they look much more even now, so I'm happy with that. I don't know if I need any checklists on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think this remember thing is kind of covering all of that for me. I do want to use the Power Hour stickers, so I'm going to layer it over this Never Stop sticker. And I'm using the pink one here. And then I have a navy blue one that I can use on this side of the page. So Thursday is a good day because I don't have anything else going on. I'm trying to think of another day during the week when I don't have a lot to do. Maybe Monday. And I could layer it over here. I mean, it's not really related to me watching The Bachelor. And this is what, like, this box is for The Bachelor. So I'm hesitant to put it like this, even though this is what makes the most sense to me visually. And then leaving that one open. It could also be, like, related in the way that I probably will end up doing these Power Hours right up until I start watching The Bachelor. So that looks pretty good to me. I do like the placement of the circles like that. I also like the fact that there are 3 circles. 3 is always a good number for me visually, or like 5. And 5 also applies to full boxes because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Everything's working out. So this looks pretty close to the vision I had in my head. I mean, when I was planning out stickers, I was thinking that mustard yellow, as I mentioned earlier, but I'm happy that I just went with the navy blue and pink with this kind of like taupe cream color. Navy blue and pink are also the colors of my sorority, so I do like the color pairing. It has a special place in my heart. I also think this is just like nice and wintry, but not explicitly wintry, so it's a good January spread. I'm going to pop this back onto the discs, and I'll be right back. Here we go. I have a lot of sticker scraps to put back into the sticker books, a lot of those cut floral pieces, a lot of full boxes I didn't end up using, but I'm happy and I don't actually need to use them. I need to remind myself that not everything I put on the wax paper needs to be put into the spread. Sometimes it's good to just pick and choose and put back what you don't actually need. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner related content, and follow me on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. So I hope to see you there. Thank you and happy planning.